Hello everybody and welcome back to Delhi. That's kind of unfortunate that Gujarat just declared. Gujarat is sitting right here. Gujarat's going to be able to take whatever they want. In fact, they actually have... Is it a reconquest war? It is a reconquest war. They're going to grab all this. Gujarat is allied to... That's going to give us a border with Gujarat, actually. Actually going to give us a border with them. They're allied to Vijayanagar. We do need to spend this admin power. Not going to be spending it on that, that's for sure. So let's go just find some cheap provinces here. This button a few times. Ordering it by the local tax value, my understanding is this accounts for the cost and the benefit of improving the development in that area. There's probably more efficient ways to do this, but, you know, that works for me. This stuff over here is kind of contested. Potentially Baumanis, or, you know, somebody could think that they that's their land. Sin could think this is their land over here. Any of these forts? I don't think so. A pretty simple truce. We could just go in like this. Keep the truce timer shorter. I think if we start grabbing stuff over here, that number is going to get like way up there. In fact, actually, let's just humor me. Who's going to care? Baumanis barely starts to care. We're not going to take all of that. We have extra admin. It gets us another border with Gujarat. A little bit more expensive on the admin, which is a good thing in this case. Could take all of their money. Good amount of money. What the heck? Let's hit some buttons. Let's hit some buttons. Everybody needs to go back to the capital. We'll figure this out. Any of this Sunni at all? No, because you are actually a Hindu nation. Okay. That means that technically Vijayanagar might not have liked what we just did. What's the diplomatic... Okay, we're at 4 diplomatic relations. But we really should consider switching out Vijayanagar for Sindh. If we do not maintain the alliance with Sindh, they are going to get steamrolled by the Timurids, who actually have no means of attacking them. And even if they came in this way, what are they, you know, I mean, that's kind of an awkward, that's an awkward situation right there to some degree. I think for the moment, until the Royal... I think we just eat the -1 Diplo. We're making tons of Diplo. I think we eat it. Grab the alliance there. Let's focus on Mill. We have an embargo on Baumanis that apparently is not effective, which is weird. Ming's already rivaled us. I guess it's time to rival Ming. I mean, at this reach, I don't think Ming is going to actually affect the game at all for us. We need to... I don't know if we're actually embargoing... I don't know if we're embargoing the Timurids, are we? Revoke the embargo. So yeah, that means we must be doing it. The funny thing is, one of the ways we got the alliance with Vijayanagara was because we had a rivalry with Balmanis. Now we don't. Too big and powerful, which is kind of nuts. Now, hopefully, what I'm hoping is that Mewar might actually be able to fight back here. Yep, this might be a little bit bloodier than Gujarat would have expected. It's hard to say. Gujarat's a pretty small nation compared to Mewar, but Mewar is not in a good situation with what we've done to them. We could take the idea. Siege ability would be incredible, but we need to save up for this military tech, which we can get in a couple months. We should not be allowing ourselves to be behind on mil tech. -1 yearly army tradition. Yikes. We could just train up a bunch of generals and hit the button. That's 20 years, though. That is 20 years. Losing influence would be good. Having them lose favorability with us, not so good. But I kind of feel like we're in a bit of a lull right now. We're going to be attacking Jaunpur soon. That's going to go pretty smoothly. I think we can afford to make them a little upset. Economically, it's going to hurt us, but not too bad. Making good money. And we're going to lose the manpower recovery rate, which is a bummer, but for the most part, it should be pretty relaxing next few years. Guaranteeing the independence of these guys, huh? I think what we need to do is we do need to tell our vassals, we need to make sure that they know what's important to us. All the things. All the things. So we are in a position to potentially attack here. Ooh, allied to Vijayanagara and Balmanis. How are you maintaining that, dude? That's crazy. No one can attack you. Worst case scenario, we're going to get Orissa declaring on here, calling me in, thinking that me plus Orissa beat. Yeah, no, that's not a good look. In fact, I'm kind of tempted to... Well, here, let's spend... What is the timer? Get claims on those provinces with our spy network. So now Mewart needs to... Watt. No R in there. Needs to work on getting all this up and going. These guys should be pretty dang happy at this point. So that'd be perfect if we scooped all this up, give that to them. Jaunpur would be that. I'm liking it. You need to get a truce here. Not a truce, I'm sorry, a claim. That's their only ally still. Good. These guys here, did we already get something? We did get something on these guys. I don't think we want to go in that way. They're allied to Orissa. Okay, well, that's got to end eventually. You either got to vassalize them or end that alliance and attack them. If we could get to the coast, that would be great. Best way to get to the coast would be through Sindh. Problem is, I feel like if we open up on Sindh, then Timurids are going to chop them up the other way. We can't break our alliance with Sind. It'd be nice to be able to break it in a non-conventional way. That'd be the way to do it. Saving for the military technology. Everything else here looks pretty solid. Vassal might be getting a little bit of separatism there, but I think we'll be okay. And how many years are we waiting here? 41 for Delhi. 41. So 3 years. Let's drill. Let's make sure we're building as many manufactories as humanly possible. Now we can get the mill tech. Also gives us the ability to build those weapon factories, I think. And we have too much. Our trade situation's not as good as you would think, considering how much money we have. Just don't like the fact that our trade is locked up here in the north and we're not getting into these areas here. Definitely more legitimacy. It takes a lot longer for that to go up, although that does trend up where prestige trends down. Maybe more reason to take the legitimacy. Okay, once those are all built, it's going to be very, very nice. Now we have a mission just to get rid of one or the other. Just gained some prestige and legitimacy. Now we're... Well, that could be kind of interesting. North India Charter, huh? This is in the Doab. 24 provinces can be converted. I think that'd be kind of cool. Let's do that. Start converting stuff to Sunni in this area. Seems pretty good to me. I think you're slowly working on converting things, right? Like that was already Sunni. Yep, you're working on this one. Good job. Good job. It'd be nice if you would get religious ideas, but you know. It's not within our power to control that. Vijayanagara. What are the... How do we stack up to the Timurids these days? Ooh, that's good. Okay, so now we're losing one diplomatic point, right? We have the alliance with Sind. I just have such a hard time imagining. Such a hard time imagining Timurids not declaring and just absolutely dominating Sind. But you know what? If they do that and we just swoop in and take like everything from here into the south and to the coast, that's, you know what? We have to be okay with that. We have to be okay with that. We need to end this alliance. Don't need this anymore. I think, what is it, a 5-year truce now? Yep. So we'll have 3 years to beat up Jaunpur. Probably should have first had the spy network going, but that's fine. Ah, man, get some alliances, dude. Seriously. Seriously, get some alliances. Because the Timurids are coming. But if we can actually cut the Timurids off, if we could take these 2 provinces, then it's... I mean, Timurids are actually, like, physically blocked out. However, are the Timurids just going to mow over these guys? Well, no, they're not. Why is that? Like, what's going on? That'd be great. Timurids attacked here. What are the Timurids doing? I mean, obviously they want this land. They don't have anything else going on right now. It's weird. They have a lot of alliances, which could be keeping them occupied, but it doesn't seem to be. Oh, this is Kazan. This is Kazakh. Okay, Kazakh is definitely more east than normal Kazan, so I guess Russia hasn't bumped up there yet. Kazakh. Is Kazakh one that needs to form? Not sure. Allies seem to be topped off. Malwa actually coming in and beating up. Whoa, Malwa. So because of Malwa, that's interesting. Are you raising? Oh, the fort unsieged all that. Cool. Julio. So Gujarat doesn't even have anything sieged. Oh wait, no, Gujarat ended the war. Gujarat ended their war. They literally what? Just took one province? Now you're at war with Sindh? Who started this? Sindh attacked into here. You do realize that gives you a border with the Timurids, man. Are you thinking that through? Are you thinking that through? One thing we could do here, especially because we're not going to be teching up anytime soon. I do like the manpower recovery rate, though. What we could do is we could actually just boost corruption, lower corruption, then keep plugging away back up to max legalism. I don't know, is 350 ducats worth that? That seems a little petty. Not convinced. Did you do it as a reconquest, though? Because if you did it as a reconquest, it's actually probably going to limit you. You only have 2 provinces that you probably definitely did reconquest. Yep. I don't think you're going to take much there. Because the normal provinces are going to be, these are going to be 100%. Good news is we're going to beat Indy, Malwa, and Gujarat regardless, so. No big deal, really. It's all kind of free land in a way. What's the exact month here? March? Okay. It'd be nice to get a manual claim here, but what's that going to cost? 50? Yeah. We'll start building up. Who is this? Sindh. Yeah, that actually makes sense. We don't need to be working on him anymore, though. We already have the one claim, the one province that we bordered is claimed. We could actually get a claim going on this nation here, the Sang. That could be good. And having claims on Chagatai could also be good, too. One more year. Probably around January. Yeah, I think January we... 4 years away from needing to tech up, though. I think January is the month that we get the forts online. We're actually going to need a good amount of admin here coming up. But in 4 years, we're going to make so much admin just passively. I mean, we're making, what, 9 per month? Do the math on that. Over 100 per year, 108 per year, or something like that. For 4 years, puts us at 800. We'll have plenty for the next tech. We'll still have some left over. Is the next tech going to be an idea group, though? I was going to say, because that would kind of change things a little bit. We are going to be getting the next tech before printing press even happens. I don't think we care much about that. I don't know why you need military access through us. Oh, Kazakh and ooh, wow, Ming's at war with the Timurids. Holy cow. Ming is at war with the Timurids. And they're actually over there getting stuff done. Ming is actually surprisingly weak looking though. Only 122,000. Usually aren't they like 200,000 plus? Ming. What's going on, Ming? It doesn't look like they've lost. I mean, Beijing looks fine. If anything, it looks like they've conquered up this way. Which most of that is junk land, but still. Even just passively just chilling out, usually they get up 200,000. Maybe they didn't take quantity. I don't know, do they usually take quantity? I feel like that's a low number for me. Timurids are actually just barely in front of us. No manpower and in a war against Ming. Mamluk's looking good. Mamluk's looking good. I'd like to get a sort of a control over the coast. Oh wow, these guys are their own nation. Sin could just scoop in there, snatch that up real fast. Ooh, it's a siege race. If we could get a border on the, if we could just come in through here and just decimate, like boom, boom, and boom, these three provinces. But we also need to cut off the Timurids, so it's kind of like we're getting torn. We need 2 wars against Sind. But if we could just get in here, get a border here, then we could start doing like actual wars for all this land here. Oh, what's going on down here? Who's attacking who? Defender against Vijayanagara. Vijayanagara on the hunt. Well, Manas has what? 1 ally? Okay. That's gonna be a hard fought battle, I think. I think Vijayanagara is gonna get it clean, but well, it's not gonna be clean. It's not going to be clean. But I do think they are gonna get that war. I don't really want to go north, but just in case we have to piece apart an alliance or something. That province leads us down here. Those are the 2, we only can get 3. Those are the ones that we desperately want. I wouldn't mind. Let's start working on Jaunpur here. Oh, it's time to attack. It's time to, whoa, it literally just blew by. It literally blew by. I'm not paying any attention. For your forts. Yeah. No forts up here. I think what we do is maybe we have 2 groups. We have a small, like, half stack. Sit on these. Does Jaunpur have no troops? Oh no. Poor dudes. Poor dudes. And I completely forgot to attack them too, so they got kind of, I don't know. I was kind of nice to them a little bit. Oh, I think we got a conversion with the trade thing. Huh. That was quick. And we can call in Orissa. How amazing is that? Now we probably want to use Orissa against Baumanis. We got 20 heirs. There's no reason not to. You're not getting anything for this, though. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, they have 13,000 troops here. I did not see those. Orissa's in play. We don't have to engage there. Oh, we're already like insta locked in. That's fine. Just fight him and beat him. Just be done with it. Okay, apparently they don't really have anywhere to run. Ooh, there they go. If Orissa didn't give us the land that we need, that would be insane. Do you still have claims way up over here? You can't, possibly. Oh, yeah. Not the best engagement, but oh, who's gonna fight? Who's gonna fight? Nope, we caught him. We caught him before. Honda Diari. Interesting. Okay, okay. I actually don't know what we just got there. I believe these guys are an entire group. Let's get you guys back. Like, you guys could start drilling for all I care. They have 1,000 cav. That's it. Oh, here they are. Well, let's taunt them by not even having the forts. Not even having the forts up. That is insane. Okay, let's get these guys out of the war. I don't think we're going to take anything from them. I feel like money, maybe. That is a 100% war deal. That was fast. That was really fast. Oh, what do we want here? Well, if we took we took these, they would go to our vassal. They're completely secure provinces too. Ironically, the ones that aren't secure actually well, Amanus would actually think about getting in on this. Everybody else has a truce with us, so this would never fire. That's 300 admin. That's quite a bit of admin. This would finish our mission, correct? Let's double check that. Yes, it would, because this costs Diplo, that costs Diplo, and that costs Diplo. Technically, we could scoop those up. No one else would really care. We can get those later. That's completely within our... That's already fully secure. These are not secured. How much wealth are we talking about? Not a lot. I mean, they're still good provinces, but not much wealth. Let's just make a nice long truce. Let's just take their money, take it nice and easy. We can attack them later. They're not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere. Unless this guy wants to attack and calls in Orissa. Well, they can't, because Orissa's got a truce with these guys. There we go. So if we go to the diplomatic screen now we have claims on all of this. I believe... Well, are they permanent? Permanent. Permanent. Fantastic. They are permanent claims. Lower down. Okay, the devastation here has to be 0. Okay, so that's going to be a while. We just took that land. That's going to be happening on its own. Then here we have to go and conquer Bengal, which unfortunately is owned by our ally. Grand Trunk Road. Oh, I don't think I've even scrolled down this far before. There's some interesting... Conquer Gujarat. Okay, so if we do this... Wait a second. If we do this, this sends us to Malwa, which sends us to Sindh, which sends us... So we could do this without doing this. We could do this later, because we are allied this way. So, what is it? It's devastation less than 1. Okay, so how long does it take for this devastation to go away? 1 per year, maybe? So 2 years, we should be able to hit that button. Okay, really exciting stuff, guys. So Delhi's looking mighty strong right now. In fact, we went here. 750 development. Well, 688. Plus, well, we gotta core all the stuff that we just took. So this is looking really, really good. We got 2 vassals that we can feed as we go south. This is looking really good. Malwa's taking a bunch of land back. Gujarat. So these are all like, have sort of Mewar has become Gujarat, Mewar, and Malwa. But they're all very weak. In fact, our vassals almost look as big as those nations. Unfortunately, I'm a little bit worried about Sindh. They're already losing a war. How could they be losing a war, these guys, when they have them 100% sieged? I don't know. We'll see if they can figure that out or not. Alright, let's take a pause here, guys. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you so much, everybody.